I'm Paul Revere, back in here again, guys. We're gonna do a beautiful read right now. The weather's been nice. It's nice. A little bit of rain in the morning, but we're back to no rain. Divination deck first, per usual. The next read will be with the tarot cards. We're gonna talk about how we're gonna speak life into existence, because like I tell you guys, if we don't choose to speak life into existence, guys, nothing ever gets solved. And I feel like it gets worse and worse if you choose to not speak life into existence. I know this message will find you guys at the right time. Alright, we got 3 cards. Let's talk about it. Mending, Treasure Island, Soulmates. Alright. Let's talk about mending. You know when someone's like, nobody can mend his broken heart, stuff like that. I would never give a read about stuff like that. Just because I don't feel the need to. I don't like trying to tap into the whole love atmosphere. I feel like that's a more personal thing for y'all. So we don't talk about that here. Mending can just mean as though there's 2 worlds, right, that need to mend. Your financial world, your emotional world can become distraught. Who fucking cares? Emotions, it is what it is. One day it's here, one day it's gone. Doesn't matter, right? But the whole idea with your financial world and your actual physical world needs to combine forces in order for you to figure out what investments are best for you, how you will get ahead in this life, how you will stay 10 toes down with your own personal life, how you will continue moving forward in this life. Because the longer you choose to allow yourself to not have a plan on what you actually want to do and feel and overcome, it comes down to you. Yeah. The next card is Treasure Island. So it's good that Mending came out and Treasure Island, because once you do forge these 2 worlds together, which is your personal world and your financial world, your life becomes better. It becomes easier. You understand more about life. You understand that you have to put this time in order to get the time back out. You have to understand that within this life you only have a certain amount of days, years, months, hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds, all this stuff. So everything does come down to time management. Everything does come down to how hard you want to go at it. If you're willing to work 7 days a week, resist diving into luxuries. Understand that you investing is going to help you get to all the luxuries you want later on in life if you do want luxuries. But the whole idea of Treasure Island is different for everybody else. It can be a house. It can be a goal that you set in your mind. It can be you finding something that you have not planned on finding, but you still find it. It has to do with you becoming your best, greatest version. The treasure is whatever you want to make it out to be. Just make sure it's not materialistic, because if that's the case, it will flutter away. The last card is Soulmate. So the Soulmate now is your finance, because there's no point in talking about love, like I told you guys before. Love is only self-love. The whole idea of someone loving you the same way you love them is not real, because nobody loves the same. And at the end of the day, a lot of people love is material. So if you don't buy that girl that bag or that car or whatever she wants, she will find someone else to buy it for her. So this is why I don't speak about love, because it's going to lead you guys down to more lostness, and this channel is not for the lost. I'm not trying to have y'all believe in some shit that I don't believe in. So let's get back to the Soulmates. The Soulmates is you and your finance. It is you marrying the life that you always wanted. It's you understanding that within this time that I have on this earth, I will go hard. I will make sure that I am able to be, I'm trying to think what I want to say. Within this life, you're trying to make sure that you are able to sustain yourself. If you want to dive into luxuries, it comes down to how much assets you have. It comes down to if you want to buy materials. It comes down to convenience, but you're not going to jeopardize selling your assets for convenience or selling your assets for materials, because we understand that with these assets, they help us live a life that many do not get to live, and many are involuntary and voluntarily not investing in self with me, which means that they pretty much have chosen to fail. And when you choose to fail, nothing ever comes of it. And I feel like it just best people understand that, you have to actually want more out of life in order to have more out of life. The longer you choose to wait by the sideline and try to figure out if I should buy this or I should buy that now, without doing research, and you never buy it until 10 years down the line, so the price is at an all-time high. And when you buy it now, you're trying to make money back, so you're selling it at a loss. it's all up to you. It's all a personal choice. I'm not going to tell you guys what you should and should not invest in. I can only bring to you guys the stuff that the team and I are doing in order for us to get ahead in this brand new revolution we're going through. So that could be tokenized real estate. It could be gold, silver, Bitcoin. It can be in Bitcoin mining. It can be all these different things, but it's up to you to do your due diligence to figure out what works best for you. And like I said before, the longer you wait and the price goes up, the less you will be able to get. So it's a personal choice. The main aspect of this read for you to really get ahead is to understand that they marry into your finance. You have to take time to learn more about finance. You have to learn more about taxes. You have to learn more about how to invest. Learn more about what you can do with your check rather than just get it paid in dollars. Spend the whole check over the course of the week and then figure out why the hell you don't have any money left. I love y'all. With your water will grow, with your cash will last. Don't forget tokenized real estate, Bitcoin mining. The 2 books are in the store. Flip your job with crypto. Money, Power, Freedom is in the store. Both these books are $4 each. $4 dinero. Not crazy, but it just straight to the point and it helps you understand more about life. I love y'all.